a lot of new stuff to get to. But I wanted to quickly recap what you guys saw last week. Now, I wasn't here last week, as Owen says. Oh, by the way, sorry, pause. There's actually people behind the camera that we need to make sure that we point out. So Sean is sitting right behind that screen that I'm pointing to, and he's doing all kinds of cool work. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's very important. And then also Owen. So Owen, usually in front of the camera, being witty with Gary, is actually behind the camera, being much less witty, making sure that we stay on the rails.
We will maybe we'll get an Owen Head appearance.
That's I don't know. We can't confirm that. Owen Head appearance not confirmed. So,
hype, Owen.
Hype! Yeah, so Owen's behind the scenes building the hype back there. But I did want to touch on what you guys saw last week. So I wasn't here, but I know that you guys saw the Sandy Sands map, which to me is one of the best looking maps. You guys saw the sandstorm, the environmental stuff that happens on the map. Really, really cool. Also, I know that you guys went over some of the beta fix notes. We got a lot of information from you guys during the beta. I know Justin did a great job of kind of listing exactly what we did to the game to make it even better. Since now we've got a lot of good information from you guys who played.
Las notas del parche, de todo lo que han cambiado, de lo que han mejorado, de lo que han hecho distinto, de la beta a la versión final. Ya cuando lo publiquen bien, yo les hago un resumen en el canal de todas las novedades y las cosas que hayan cambiado, no se preocupen.
To that in particular. So one of the cool things that I think Gary promised last week, but is now ready to go, are the PC specs for Garden Warfare 2. Roland is going to actually post a link to that information. The PC specs are live, and so if you want to go check those out, you will see exactly what you guys need to play Garden Warfare 2 on PC. Roland, anything to add to that?
Sí, ya vi las notas.
Tell us what your,
yo no las he visto.
If you've got any question about PC specs, we can address it Marcel.
Van a hablar también de los aspectos de PC, que hay mucha gente que me ha preguntado acerca de los aspectos de PC para lo necesario o lo mínimo para jugar al Plantas en PC, y creo que es importante.
So today we're also going to do some more card pack
acaban de
openings.
publicar cuando lo
That's always
publiquen
fun.
bien.
I mean, I still enjoy that. I've opened hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of packs. It's still fun.
It's always a good start to your PvZ day.
It is a good start to your PvZ day. Marcel still giggles every time he opens a pack of cards. We're going to test that theory. And then also we're going to do some giveaways. It's no surprise you guys like when we give away cool stuff. I think one of the things we're going to give away is, of course, our snazzy Garden Warfare 2
Mira, van a regalar playeritas. Yo quiero una playerita así de
I know it's hard to see in
Plantas,
camera,
acá
but trust me, it does have a
suculenta.
staff badge on the sleeve. The other cool thing, I know we've got some badges. We do need these stinking badges.
Una
You guys need to
playerita de
give away.
Plantas.
It's
Súbele
very,
un
very
poquitito
cool.
a tu voz
And I
a
think
la
actually we're
mía.
going to throw in some
Okay.
earbuds.
Ahí
with
está,
these,
ya le
Roland.
subí poquito a la mía.
Roland has
Yes.
promised to throw in some PvZ earbuds, which are actually
Pero
really,
digan,
really
es que no
cool.
le puedo subir
We've got a
mucho
mic
porque si
on.
no
Skull Candy
se
earbuds,
mete el
yes.
ruido de la
Cool.
PC.
We
el
actually use them all
ventilador.
around the studio,
Ya le subí
so they're
poquito.
very, very cool. But the big news this week, we are going to unveil a new Herbal Assault map. This map is called ZUMBURBIA.
Que van
kind of a
a,
big deal.
que van a
It is kind of a
revelar
big
el
deal,
nuevo
as
mapa
Roland
de
points out.
Zumburbia.
Marcel is here specially to drive us through this map and play at least a medium level of competency through this map.
Maybe we'll start with easy, so we
Que ese
get
tipo
through
de ahí
That's
es el
true, yes.
especialista
Easy is
de
a good
ese
idea.
mapa que él.
This is one of my favorite maps
él
because,
fue
as you
como
guys
que-
know, we did a bit of a narrative twist in Garden Warfare 2 where the zombies have at least temporarily taken over Suburbia, and Zomboss in this map, which you will very soon see, has redecorated. It's very much themed to the zombies. You're going to see a lot
Es
of
un mapa que
amazing
está
story
muy
points in
bien
this map.
decorado y que es un
It's very, very
mapa
cool.
de
I'll
inspirado
purple.
en
There's a lot of purple. Zomboss is a
el
massive fan
hábitat
of the
de
color
los
purple.
zombies.
You'll see a lot of that. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to quit talking.
Que,
And also, we have
abunda
kind of a
mucho el
cool,
color púrpura o el color
cool
morado en el
surprise
mapa.
reveal after the gameplay. So you're going to want to stick around for that. We're going to actually show you something that we haven't shown before. We're excited about it, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So actually, I think without further ado, we should get to gameplay. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Do you have anything you want to like
Que
sing,
sí,
or do
que
you want to do
sí,
anything
ya
extra?
No,
todos
no,
están
not
listos,
really
no
saying,
tienen nada más que
maybe
decir,
a quick shout out
que
to the
para
dev team.
que
Yes,
ya pasen
absolutely.
a jugar
Working
el
hard
mapa
on
nuevo.
the game.
Yep,
Thanks
the
for doing
final
that.
bits of polish.
Providing an awesome game for us to show off here, and then of course a welcome to all the people on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, and hopefully the dev team
Bueno, dicen que ya
up
van
in
a jugar,
Vancouver
que ya lo
watching
van a
this and
probar
watching
y
us
que
be
si
a
ya
little
nadie
bit
tiene nada
crazy.
que decir, que ya van a
And
jugar.
really just give Marcel a lot of feedback when he gets
A
back
ver
to the
si puedo
studio.
poner
You know
esto
exactly
en-
how he did, how he played. So I think it's good, right?
Yep.
You want that?
Yep.
All right, Roland, are we
Feedback's always
set?
welcome.
We are set.
Okay, so I believe now we are going to switch to gameplay. Owen's giving me the thumbs up. All right, so we are in gameplay now. What are we going to do, Marcel?
I'm gonna find where we left our Rose before
Oh yeah,
we switch to our.
we're going to zoom around and
frequent.
find
There
Rose.
she is.
There she is. She's in a pretty familiar spot.
That looks good.
Okay, so
Want to stick with her or?
You know what, Marcel? It's up to you.
Okay,
what would you like to do?
Let's stick with her.
So you want to go open a few card packs as to start off our PvZ day? Did you say?
Let's have a look.
Saludos para el Neto. ¿Qué onda, Neto? Saludos.
You don't want to hear my giggle. It's so annoying.
Apparently Marcel should show us his football skills.
Miren los sobrecitos.
We're getting requests.
Oh, wow. Okay.
¿Esos qué?
Marcel, gonna...
Whenever random...
A ver, ¿esos sobrecitos qué? Los de al lado, what the fuck, son nuevos.
Yeah, I'm not sure we have... All we have is like a tennis ball.
Ahí llegó la gente de la escuela, típico. Saludos para el Neto. ¿Qué onda, carnal?
Listen, do not throw.
Well, we have the soccer pitch in the game, don't we?
Pero ¿qué pedo con los sobrecitos de al lado? Esos son nuevos. Tenían un citrón de hielo y otro personaje. What the fuck?
What do you want to start with? Big ones? Couple of character packs to start off with?
We ask what people want.
Yeah, do that.
That would be interesting to get some feedback.
Guys, we want character packs.
Pero
They want to show us the characters.
All right. Are you ready? I'm about to press the button.
Que lo abra, que lo abra, que lo abra. ¡Oh, sí lo va a abrir!
Oh, here we go. What's it going to do?
Yes!
Oh, actually, I love this character.
Oh, la raza de hielo,
Carries
motherfuckers.
Oh, boy.
Saludos para el Aliu, el Iser, del Luisma, el Melanto, el Rafael, el tío Dani, que anda carnal, saludos.
I mean, obviously I'm a sucker for character visuals. I think she looks amazing, but her weapon's pretty cool as well.
It's just often underestimated when you actually freeze a character, when you hit it multiple times. It's very, very powerful when you can't move for a while.
Totally.
Hablan en inglés, no saben.
And also Rose, I mean, an amazing support character, but if she's on the battlefield freezing people, you have a much better chance.
Es un personaje muy impresionante para dar soporte, que es muy útil el personaje.
We're not about restraint here.
Here we go.
Va a abrir otro, dijo, sí, chavo, cálale, cálale. Están dándole al pato ese que lo pruebe, que se emocione, que se prive. Y le sale el buzo. Y peta el stream, no me jodas. What? No, no me jodas. ¿Petó el stream de ellos? ¿O petó todo? Oh my god. Oh my god. ¿Qué pasa? Shit. ¿Qué? What? No, mierda, petó el stream de esto. What the fuck. Ok, eso es malo. Eso es muy malo. A ver. Vaya mierda. No. El stream. Póngale play. No me jodas, chaval. No, no me jodas, chaval. No, no me jodas. Ah. No, qué pedo, petó. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. A ver, vamos a refrescarlo. Qué pedo. No, que alguien haga algo. A ver. Hay que arreglar esto por la mala. Pinches vatos. Pero vamos a perder ahora cuadros. Me cago en todo. No, la pérdida de cuadros es increíble, güey. A ver, aguanten. Aguanten, no dejen que se agarre.
It's between this and the cheese, I think.
The cheese is good as well. Yeah, but this is, I think, maybe more useful.
Yeah. Gives you more standing power and stamina on the battlefield.
And then obviously
Petó,
the next
carnal.
one, P, you know, the P shooter is fairly well paid, so he obviously has to show us a little bit of that. Looks like ones though. Not sure.
A ver,
Watermelon War Paint, also good.
Yep.
I like that we could probably call out every customization as one of our favorites. And then
no sé
talk
si
a lot
ver
about
este,
them.
dice el Benny, pues
Also
puedes
fun.
abrir los dos,
No,
carnal, no te preocupes, puedes abrir los dos y ya puedes tener los dos bien al mismo tiempo. Eso no es problema,
It's very
carnal.
important.
It's very, very important.
I wish I had that sometimes.
Y nomás es para ver.
let's keep going.
So we're learning a lot about Marcel today. Obviously, with game development, you work very hard, and perhaps you could use some emergency
Oh,
rules.
is it how desk?
Always thinking about making the game. Personal hygiene, secondary.
Got it, totally. All right,
Exactly.
no more game dev secrets.
Where did I start?
So Marcel, how do you feel about jumping into the map? You want to open any more packs?
We can do that. We're gonna obviously.
Just do one more character and then let's go.
One more character?
All
right.
One more character.
Well, I thought they wanted to frust Rose anyway.
Otro personaje, otro carácter iba a decir.
Okay, let's quick vote. Whatever we get in here is gonna go up against Frost Rose.
Okay, and then
who we pick? Okay.
Okay.
That's
yes,
good.
that's a good idea.
It's not watching be a zombie.
It's this pack versus Frost Rose.
Of course.
It's a zombie. I have a feeling.
It's motocross.
It is motocross. It was really cool.
Motocross or
Hola, saludos para el Benny.
Yes,
Rose,
people ask
Hola,
motocross.
¿qué onda, Zompi? ¿Qué onda, Carlos Raim? Hola, muchachos.
And actually, sorry, Marcel, I didn't interrupt you, but actually, before we get into the map, do you want to do one of the giveaways, Roland, and just see maybe we could give some nice person a shirt?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to pick somebody at random.
You should totally do that. So Roland is going to pick someone in the chat at random to win this super sweet shirt. I think
I'm going to pick anyone who votes on Ice Rose or Motocross.
Okay, cool.
So anyone who's typing that in right now.
So participate is what you're saying.
Participate, and I will pick one of you at random.
Participation is rewarded. That is good.
Frost Rose or Motocross.
All right, how is it looking, by the way?
Insane.
A ver, ya muévanse, que quiero ver el nuevo mapa. Puta madre.
If I was the Flash, I could read it.
Saludos para el Penguin 800, Carlos, para ¿quién más? Para el Fausto, para el Dance.
So how do you think you're going to
El Chuleta 28.
Randomly.
Bien, y tú, pues más o menos, carnal, aquí intentando ver esto sin lag, aunque es imposible.
Okay, so
okay,
ya sabes que
do you
siempre
know what?
failea
There's
la
quite a few people
conexión.
wanting Moto, but I think Frost Rose is winning.
Okay.
So I think we're going with Frost. But
let's look at
Moto was pretty. Maybe we should go back and use him later.
Well, we could. I mean, I think the goal here, if unless Owen corrects me, is that we're going to play through a couple of times, and then perhaps we could do one each. But I mean, I think Frost Rose is
awesome. Let's look at her just quickly here.
Her effects are great. I love
Rose.
the frozen cape. Again, I think I could start talking about everything and say that it's great, but I'm a little biased. I've been hanging out with these characters for quite some time.
Yep.
I also think her wand is super cool.
Okay, I've picked somebody. Give me a moment.
Okay, Roland has picked someone.
And I'm going to message them in chat.
Garden Warfare 2.
So you may
Spoiler, nerfearon al EMP. Sí, era obvio que le iban a nerfear. Está demasiado.
Roland is asking everyone to stop, which I think means.
De hecho, lo habían dicho desde hace tiempo que le iban a nerfear.
Stop spamming the
Estaba
chat.
muy exagerada esa madre.
You okay?
Okay.
Muy, muy exagerada.
Okay, Roland's not okay, but I think we're actually okay to move on, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so.
And I'll put the winner into chat. And
okay, so yeah, we'll handle all that. Roland will handle that in the secret computer box.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's fire up the portal. Let's go explore ZUMBURBIA. And again,
Van a explorar Zumburbia. A ver.
But pay attention.
Oh, mira, te aparece hasta la región y el ping y tal el pedo. Eso no estaba antes.
On the very tip of it. I mean, there's a lot. And so as we go through the areas, I mean, we'll kind of point out, Marcel, I'll let you guide us since you're controlling the
Zumburbia, el nuevo mapa,
I'll probably chat a bit as well.
Oh, no, feel free to talk because it's always very hard to talk in.
Well, we're going to test that theory. Let's make Marcel, how do you feel in as many words as possible about this section of the map?
Okay, let's head in.
All right, here we go. Let's get excited. I also do the really crazy, like,
Ok, van a probar Zumburbia en el nuevo mapa. Dice, ¿y sabes inglés, Sonic? Pues la mayoría de cosas que están diciendo sí le entiendo, la mayoría de cosas.
Always a good feeling to do that, I think so too.
You can already tell by that
es que le están platicando en cosas en inglés no muy complicadas. Están platicando de un tema algo sencillo, le está explicando del juego, del mapa, de los personajes, de los bandos. O sea, no están hablando de una plática súper compleja, ¿me entienden? Están platicando de algo así muy sencillo.
Yes, so as the plants, we are on the attack to really kind of mess things up for the zombies. The zombies, again,
le está platicando ahorita lo que es el asalto herbal, que el asalto herbal es que las plantas atacan el mapa, tratan de invadir a los zombies.
A zoo kind of place with a lot of zombie fight animals in it.
Totally. And then, and look for there's so many key storytelling moments in these sections. So even though there's these basic setups, everywhere you go, there's all kinds of cool stories you're learning about both plants and zombies.
El modalidad consiste en varias zonas, las cuales van progresando conforme la partida va avanzando.
It's also a good opportunity to go around the flanks and have a lot of fun with different paths to the same success, hopefully.
There are a lot of paths, and I've tried to explore them all.
You'll see.
Cada zona es distinta.
Now, Marcel,
y no sé qué.
One of the cool things too about this map is where you start as a plant.
Yes.
Se supone que Zumburbia es parte del mapa principal, es la zona de donde viven los zombies, se supone. Salúdame, quesito 2 es para el quesito 12. Gracias por el directo, no entendía de nada, carnal. Saludos de Chile con tu voz sensualona. Espérame, Juaco, ahorita.
Probably by now my AI guys have opened most of the paths already, so obviously you can go front on if you want to. You can go through the main gate. Normally there are 2 turrets up here that will fire at you right away. Enter Zumburbia that way. But over here there's a nice little hidden path underground that is closed at the beginning that you can
I like the different ways you can get into Zumburbia here.
And then they just shot a hole in the wall here, which is also very helpful.
Yeah.
So let's go through here. The one thing with the AI guys is that they often do the things that you can do. So at least the Rose has left me the portal here. So I'll open the portal so that people can come through and be faster at this place. And there's some defensive turrets.
And kind of get through that wall quickly if you open the portal.
Les estoy explicando lo que hacen los teleports.
Is walled off. Zombox doesn't really want the sneaky plants inside.
Yeah, and they're defending with their lives, or their non-lives.
Exactly, and non-lives. They're non-lives. I like that. But as you can see, even when you first enter Suburbia, it looks very, very different. So obviously color palette, sky, but the cool thing too to look out for is just this is where the zombies are currently living. And actually if you look at things like the theming on the houses, you might see some kind of recognizable house decorations that may point to some really cool classic PvZ characters. But as
lo que decían, definitivamente el mapa se ve todo morado, todo morado, se supone que es la casa, bueno, no la casa, sino como la ciudadcita de los zombies, se supone que es la ciudadcita de los zombies.
This is a tough goat.
Ahora le aplico la de nice combo.
This guy, oh man.
Güey, lo que aguanta ese vato. Ya lo congeló 2 veces, lo convirtió en cabra. El vato sigue vivo. Güey, lo que aguanta el Super Brain es una estupidez. Aunque la rosa le estaba bajando de a 5 por golpe, eso es algo mucho que desear. O sea, le está bajando 5 por golpe, es muy bajo. Aunque se supone que se compensa con la utilidad de congelar a la gente. Supongo que en eso se basan para poner el daño, ¿no? Que se compensa con alguna otra característica que le da ventaja al personaje.
Yeah, that was the whole goal of it. So as you play solo play, you actually train and practice to become more proficient, and then the move to the
Dice que sí se puede jugar en solo play para practicar, para probar el juego con un poco más de calma y no tener que jugar compartida con gente que ya sabe. Le está diciendo que sí, que se puede, que puedes jugar tú solo. Es lo que les decía en un video que apenas subí al canal, que todas las configuraciones que puedes usar en el solo play para que juegues en local, sin nadie, únicamente con tus amigos, únicamente contigo mismo y con puros bots para practicar y todo eso.
Oh my goodness.
He's a very fluffy goat. I mean, Frostfoot Rose looks majestic.
She does.
She's amazing.
She is amazing. Colonel Corn's trying to give you a little bit of an assist there. Arcane Enigma in effect.
Ay, güey.
Short work of the imp.
Yep. So that's the good thing with the Rose. Her Arcane Enigma can be totally used as a get out of jail free card.
Enigma Arcano. Solo es para el Andrés Messi 23. ¿Qué prefieres, caliente o frío? What? ¿De qué hablas? La carnívora está muy en desventaja con su contraparte por el Somber Brain. Es muy por debajo. No sé, hay cosas que sí. Se supone que en comparación de la beta dicen que ya modificaron algunas cosas, que hay cosas que ya las han puesto distintas, que le han bajado el daño o algunas cosas, pero hace falta probar ahora cómo están en lo nuevo, porque se supone que ya lo cambiaron, pero hay que ver qué tanto lo cambiaron y así, porque de momento no tengo idea de cómo está el juego. No he leído las notas del parche, según las publicaron apenas, las voy a leer al rato para hacerles algún video de eso, pero no sé. Hay que ver qué es lo nuevo, qué es lo que han cambiado. Ahorita pues no se nota mucho porque pues no lo estamos jugando nosotros.
I'm like nervous. I stopped talking because I'm nervous.
Pero hay que leer antes el parche. Al final matan a Freezer. What the fuck?
And it's gonna show great on the Twitch stream. It's like, what's quiet?
Te vas a mojar si muestran el nuevo mapa. Ángel, este es el nuevo mapa, muchacho. Este es el nuevo mapa. Zumburbia se llama. Ya la mataron.
All right, so we're obviously going to move on and see what capture the next point. And again, I think, even as we look around, Zumburbia.
Dice que ya avanzaron la primera zona, que tiene que ir al siguiente punto y todo eso.
You got to really get in there, man. You've only got a minute and 38 seconds.
This is going to be tight. We might have to do a second one.
Yeah, we may.
Dale, el bucaque, güey. Es que también ese vato se mete como que contra todos, así como que, a ver, ya yo los mato a todos. No tiene mucho daño la rosa, tiene más utilidad que daño. Man, está bajando 5 por impacto. Se supone que tiene 20 de cartucho, ¿no? Se supone, si baja 5 por 20, ¿cuántos son 5 por 20? O sea, what the fuck.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
5 por 20, o sea, son 100 de daño de un cartucho. Yo siento que es muy poco. Imagínense, con 100, le tiras un cartucho completo a un personaje y no se muere. O sea, nadie tiene menos de 100 de vida.
Pets and animals.
Yes, which to me again
está medio es en desventaja, ¿no? Saluda a Vatos son pisos para el Danichino 60. O sea, ni vas a jugar o solo vamos a ver el video. Ahorita yo creo que solamente, ahorita primero hay que ver el video primero, muchacho. Hay que ver qué pedos.
And there's so many things to see in here, and I know we're not going to catch all the details, but I think you guys, once you get in play, you'll really see how much work the team's put into this.
It's cool. There's so many little animated things on the sides as well.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Una cucaracha? ¿Una mosca? What the fuck?
I wonder what this was before.
Es como una especie de zoológico. Bueno, como de zoológico, y tienen unas moscas gigantes, tienen una cabra, una araña. Es como una especie como de zona como de zoológico. Y tienen como enjauladas criaturas raras, dentro de las cuales ya vieron moscas, arañas, cabras y no sé qué otras cosas. Es como una zona rarita, como de visita, como de...
Say you're 130 and when you first go in, you can come back, and every day you level up and cross a threshold, you can go back and your account will know, as long as it's the same account you're associated with.
El bucaque, güey.
So you can come
lo
back,
que aguanta, nada más porque Girasol lo está curando. Si no estuviera muerta esa rosa, o sea, what the fuck. Aguanta un chorro, 5 por 20, 177, 5 por 20, 100, sí es lo que estaba diciendo, 5 por 20, 100, o sea, si supongamos que todos los impactos son constantes, es que miren, 5, yo veo ahí 5, 5, 5, 5, no he visto ninguno de más de 5, disparo normal.
Oh, let me see. What are you holding up?
O sea, 5 por 20 son 100 de daño. Díganme qué personaje tiene menos de 100 de daño. O sea, los que tengan 100 necesitas no fallar ningún tiro para que se muera. O sea, es algo complejo.
Capture the stage, Owen.
Well Marcel, by the way, unflappable. Capturing the stage while we are professional broadcasters.
Sí, es que el 3 me mandó $6.
Owning the moment. So
me mandó $6 y ya luego y ahí se quedó.
So in summary,
es que creo que me los mandó en enero. En enero o algo así. Me mandó $6 y ahí se quedó. Pero es para el captain. Ni se pea o algo así.
What you're seeing
miren un castillito como andante, güey.
And the zoo, and we're kind of getting close to the university. And now what is happening is you're almost on
es como un castillito andante.
How you would call it here.
Oh my god, es como un desfile porque van pasando como carros alegóricos.
During the battle.
With floats and everything.
With floats,
they're moving around.
And pyro. So as you're battling, there is a parade that you're moving around, moving down the street. It's one of the coolest moments in the game.
Si lo quieren ver así, pues sí, pero no es que me haya dado nada.
Pirate themed float for that particular house.
Me pasó ese dinero nada
pyro
más.
Everywhere.
Pero me lo mandó por aquí. Yeah.
I mean, it makes me laugh every time. So keep in mind, chaos is happening, the battle is going on, and then there just happens to be a parade.
Yes.
So,
miren, hay como carritos alegóricos. Son como, uno es como de un castillo, ese es como de, como de dinosaurios porque tiene huesos y lava, y el otro no sé de qué era, el que iba hasta adelante. Está bastante bien el mapa, o sea, se ve. Se ve suculento. Se supone que estamos atravesando toda la ciudad de Zumburbia. En teoría, al final debería de estar la base, o sea, la mera base del Dr. Zombos, o sea, el mero castillo, no sé cómo llamarlo. Del Dr. Zombos al final debería de estar. Como parte final, algo así. Se supone. El bucaque real, carnal. No me jodas, ve eso, güey. Cuando se hace bucaque se ve todo pixeleado, güey, porque tanta mierda que avientan y eso, güey. Dice, ya casi me voy a la escuela, Zompi. Ya estás, carnal, nos vemos para la Andrómeda Ángel. Cuídate, muchacho. Para el Juaco 014. Qué ricos. ¿Qué? Zombito tiene 50 de vida. Pero bueno, ¿estás de acuerdo que no tienes que fallar ni un disparo? O sea, si no fallas, tendrías que no fallarlos ninguno. No sé, siento que está un poquito. Pero bueno, es cuestión de probarlo. Es que igual el zombirito, no sé si a ustedes les pasa, pero en la beta el zombirito, güey, para que le atines todos los disparos está canijo. O sea, el zombirito se mueve un chorro y está chiquito. Tiene un margen de error bastante alto para
the map was. So to me, this is one of the best examples of that. And there's the poster. What's the name?
Tiene un margen de error bastante alto.
Oh no!
O sea, de los 10 tiros que le avientas, le atinas, no sé, güey, si acaso la mitad, o sea, porque son muy rápidos los disparos y además se fallan muchos porque está pequeño.
They do. They have a great song.
No sé si ya haya regresado el otro internet. Es que un internet es el que me anda petando, muchachos. Déjenme ver.
There it is. Brain Bats Tour Bus, which is, I mean, just the epitome of rock style. There they are. Baron von Bats.
Yes.
Turns out,
lead singer and
turns out more of a rock star than we knew.
Baron von Bats.
I like that Marcel's really just opening the band. It's like,
el adaptador de red.
This is also pretty funny. I mean, there's obviously
the
clubs,
recruitment area.
Yeah, there's obviously clubs you can join at the university, and I mean, the board game club seems like a good way to go. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Obviously, the robotic club is
join the nerds.
Probably the
That's
top.
what I would sign up for.
I mean, I'm sure Zomboss does some pretty heavy recruiting with that club. But again, something to look at. I mean, you've obviously seen the parts of the map that we've seen. But even if Marcel is kind of fan, I mean, this is a massive university, and we've already gone through Zomburbia, the zoo. We've seen a parade. We've seen a rock concert, and now we're just getting to the university, which I mean, it looks phenomenal. I mean, lots of zombie style.
We're close to the end game, as most people know. The last objective is always going to be a little bit special. But this is definitely the hardest objective to capture.
It is. It's also one of the most fun, I think, because it's very, very different. I mean, you suddenly go into almost a different kind of game.
Yep.
Which as much as I played it now, it's just really fun. It ends up just.
Entonces para el Álvaro Omar, 10,000 o 100,000, no sé qué pedo. Saludos de Perú para el Sebas, saludos para el Sebas hasta Perú, muchachos, saludos.
Emergency rolls, and there's obviously toilet paper in this end game. Is this a theme? Like, is this something you guys are willing to talk about? Or
siempre una de mis conexiones failea, güey, cuando voy a hacer stream, güey. Es que qué asco, qué asco. Algún día tendré conexión buena para hacer streams en HD, todo 24 horas al día, güey, stream. Pero bueno,
boom,
me voy a agüitar.
Which looks, that looked like he was maybe getting mushed, but really just getting into his mouth.
¿Qué prefieres, zombies o plantas?
All the imps, the way
no
they
sé,
get them are different.
Yep.
So we saw the one where it gets smashed to the front.
Tengo muchas ganas de probar al...
They're all great.
The imp is the best. The shrimp imp is the best for me.
¿Cómo se llama? Al guisante
eléctrico.
No sé, a ver qué pex. Personajes que no probamos en la beta. Por ejemplo, yo no probé el guisante eléctrico, pero tampoco probé el pirata que me salió al final. Tampoco probé al zoológico, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Quién sabe qué? El científico de animales, tampoco lo probé, o sea... Los personajes que desbloqueé ya al final de la beta, que ya no pude jugarlos, pues ya ni siquiera los probé. Quiero probar el zombidito de dragón, tampoco lo probé. O sea, tengo muchos personajes que probar aún. No he probado todos como para decir cuál me gustó más, la verdad. Eso, güey, los Super Brains reventaron.
That's even higher than Swag 3000. Listen, I agree. I mean, obviously we're very close to it. We're always excited about this stuff, but I mean, I feel like now we finally started to show some of the guts of the game.
They're really impressed. I can tell you why, because I'm not getting all the
questions. Yo recuerdo que en Tropa Ártica no mataba con un cancho, mataba pero la Tropa Ártica congelaba bien rápido, ¿no? Siempre algún día haré streams con su nombre HD. Sí, algún día, Lizard. Cuando tengan conexión, cuando en mi casa vendan conexión chida, neta. O cuando Misa me lleve a vivir a su casa.
Is there anything you can show us about that? With her
Ay, güey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
I haven't even used it yet.
Ya no saluda, vaya. Lo mejor del planta es pelear con un titán, es la mazorca que es el combo de 3 habilidades al titán, así que es una planta para contra uno. Igual el citrón lo puede destruir por la granada de EMP, lo deja como desconectado un ratito y lo puedes destruir. Además, con el escudo aguantas todos los misiles que te tiran. Igual el citrón. Hola, Sonic. ¿Puedes bajarle un poco al stream de EA? Un poco al volumen.
So what were you doing there, Marcel?
So you hold down the trigger button, which you normally shoot with, and you have 2 levels of charge up. You can see it visually, and as well my controller rumbles.
Tengo hambre, no sé si he traído algo de desayunar. Tengo hambre.
So that's a good start to take someone down.
So again,
with a clear shot.
Supongo que ese stream no durará más de una hora. Normalmente la gente de PopCap, cuando hacen streams así, duran una hora. Así que supongo que esto también durará una hora. Así que ya llevamos media, así que no se preocupen. Nice, it's awesome.
You know, like the game and watch us playing it. So
10 a.m. on a Friday morning.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Amazing.
Global everywhere.
It's pretty good.
Okay, so
solamente están hablando del juego y de que lo matan y de que ese personaje es muy fuerte y que no sé qué y que no sé qué y que ¿qué?
Oh no, we're down 12 seconds.
Que ya que va a morir, que se metió en muy acá lo güey, literalmente. Entonces para el Carrier Carn Games. Oye, solo había algunos personajes en la beta, no estaban todos. No estuvo el guisante eléctrico, el zombito. Sí, no, algunos no estuvieron, se supone. Ya, se acabó la partida, muchachos. Las balas de la rosa persiguen, o es mi idea. No, yo que sepa, no persiguen. Solamente es que dan un efecto muy raro, porque cuando tú le estás disparando ni siquiera parece que le den, porque como que no se ven, son como que no se ven mucho. Entonces siento que no parece como que hagan mucho daño.
Well, okay, Gary, so let's calm down. Let's stroke the beard and really think about what's happening here. I'm not sure that we have barbecue corn in this build. Barbecue corn is amazing, I can confirm that. I've played barbecue
corn. Look at how
good
I did.
There you go. So, yeah, we
did
el vato, güey. As they say.
A los bots les ponen nombre de gamer tags aleatorio, o sea, no les pone robot 1, robot 2, robot, les pone, si vieron, les ponen como nombres aleatorios de personajes. ¿Otra vez? Este güey no sabe ni qué pedo del juego. What the fuck. ¿Sabes para el Hyper Legendary 5000?
I want to sign first.
Dijeron que no terminará. ¿Cómo que no terminará? Oh my god, ahí tienen más oh my god.
We got plasma.
El plasma.
Wanna try that?
Let's do it.
Ahí ya tienen todos los personajes del Garden Warfare 1. Yo siento que el personaje que más va a gustar va a ser el capitán.
Yeah, so this time you can see
the turrets are in place.
Está pinche Lizard.
Now, obviously, the main way to do this is just try to get right into Zumburbia through the
main gate. Yeah,
entre primos y parientes no hay verga que no entre. What the fuck?
You saw before that your teammates had taken out part of the wall. So I think.
Well, we can do this here ourselves. You can see already the.
A ver, déjeme ver si ya trajeron algo de
desayunar. Showing up, indicating this is actually something you can break. Let's break some stuff.
So again, I love this type of stuff on the maps. I think it gives you different experiences. Obviously, we're doing it differently this time. Nice.
Boom.
Oh, very nice.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
I like Marcel's, 80s action film fill in. We could do
ya hasta se enfrió mi desayuno por estar viendo el stream. Ya había llegado al desayuno hace como 8 horas, muchachos. Miren, quesadillitas.
Do you have any more questions, Roland, that we can actually say?
Saben que yo me encantan las quesadillas.
So people have asked to see other maps.
Okay.
I think we can do.
We can. I think we're focusing on this one.
I'm
going to check my show director, Owen. But I think we're focusing on this map today, right? Yeah. Because actually, I mean, to be fair, we could try to take different paths.
Cuando vi todos los personajes del Garden Warfare 1 ahí.
Maps, but I want to make sure that we show you guys enough of this one as well to give you an indication of just how much detail there is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole this time, so just we have a different path.
A bunch of requests, a lot for just trying out different characters. So there's, computer scientist has been asked for.
Right, he is a zombie.
Any corn characters actually, not just barbecue. People like to see corn. If you want to.
I know we have the base variant of corn. I mean,
and we should also play motocross, as we promised we would.
Stream de la silla de zombie.
We absolutely could. I mean, we are on the defense though with zombies, which doesn't exactly take you through the map very effectively. So we'll try a couple of different things. I would say we can check and see what corn we have. Maybe once you get taken out, we can even throw on some customization.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. I definitely want to try to get to the
that's popular. Customized characters.
Really
vaya, tú también, un stream de ver un stream, ya sabes, Rafael. Carnívora disco.
Yeah, you really gotta pick up the game here, man. I mean,
si es pesado tú solo, no, yo solo en locura creo que no.
Hyper.
I think you were getting
son muy difícil.
Twisted by Mr.
Es que
before we went pretty much
aguantan más bien bajan un chorro.
Capture point. I'm gonna go around on the left here a little bit just to show off the environment a little bit.
Good plan. I like that.
Actually, on the other side, if I get vanquished, I'm gonna go to the right as well. There's something that looks more like trenches in a real war. So it's a real war zone.
Oh yeah.
It's a construction site slash that looks like war trenches, which looks really cool as well.
Son piedras
kawaii.
No, yo no.
Strategy-wise, depending on where the battle is being fought and where the enemies are, it's actually a really cool area to explore. But again, as we look at this architecture, there's some really funny stuff to explore. There's like garages, there's different houses to go in.
Puta madre, mi PC y mi cel murieron al mismo tiempo. No manches, Carlos Rey, en serio. ¿Qué onda, zombies para Jeremy? ¿Qué onda, muchacho? Zombies, kawaii, Rena. Hoy, la patrulla, pues ya me voy, ya me vinieron a agarrar.
And so, yeah, I think even as you see the themed all-star,
¿Qué comes? Quesadillas, quesadillas.
Throughout Suburbia, or Zumburbia in this case, that you guys look for. Lots of character favorites you will find in Zumburbia. So
me gustan las quesadillas mucho.
Oh man, these guys are really.
Es que me gusta mucho el queso.
Yeah, I don't think you even dented the capture point.
Entonces como quesadillas. A veces desayunar. Y así. Y ahorita pedí una quesadilla de queso. Y ya estaban aquí, pero por estar viendo el stream no me había dado cuenta.
They are actually very good. Oh, you stuck with this guy.
Hyper. Oh, yeah.
It's probably good that you stick with this guy until we at least get this capture point, because
that's what I was thinking
too, might be some work to be done here.
El guisante, güey. Se ve bien
loco.
loco.
Barbecue corn.
Playing as zombies or other maps.
Already got that. Okay, got anything else?
So they would love customization.
That we can do. I think.
Ala, güey, dispara bien rápido.
Past this capture point, it'd really be great to see the entire map.
Devuelve mis quesadillas. ¿Qué? Ah, tengo las manos.
I think your pals are kind of like eating snacks, maybe over in the corner.
Crazy Dave must have shown up with
Los puercos, ya llegó la justicia.
I like that. Just kind of making up stories as we go.
Okay, so
son bien sabrosos. ¿Qué sabrosos?
Corn, and then we'll see.
A ver, ¿quién más?
Customization we have, to be honest. Oh, okay. No.
Again.
Well, let's just go with corn. That's totally fine.
El Kernel ya lo conocemos, chavo. Otro personaje.
45 seconds.
With corn, we should be able to get through there.
Okay.
CP igual a van. Pasen el CP, muchachos. No, ahorita no, te estoy desayunando. Ahorita no quiero CP, güey.
It is. That's the scientist's living area, but
what?
I just wanted to go through.
No. I applaud that. I'm giving little hints. I'm not showing all the details. Just being a good broadcast partner.
Okay, good. Fine. I was just amazed that I beamed right into this, teleported right into
this. Se preocupó porque ya había teleportado. Y él no era la rosa.
So again, depending on such as,
eres un ratoncito. LOL, ok.
Very nice.
Tengo hambre, no he desayunado nada.
Here we are back at the All-Stars
todo el día.
Estate.
Ya es hora de desayunar. Bueno, de desayunar a las 12:30 de la mañana. Sony, ¿te gusta el guisante de plasma? Ahora prefieres el perfecto. No, la neta se ve más chido el nuevo. El anterior solamente era azul, así azul todo feo. Ahorita tiene hasta animaciones en los bracitos. Tiene así como animaciones, como que pasa un rayito de luz. Se ve mejor. Sony, ¿me prestas café? Bueno.
I don't know, what can we confirm? Does this build have a new patch?
Ahí van a mamar con el queso sin queso.
Owen Johnson?
No sé.
Whoa!
Güey, se bugueó.
He was on a crazy rodeo cannon.
Se bugueó.
Okay, Owen shaking his head yes. I just wanted to make sure that I was saying
mis papás no me dejaron ir a la escuela, si no ahorita estaría... ¿Cómo que no te dejaron? ¿Tus papás no te dejaron ir a la escuela? What the fuck? ¿Cómo es eso?
So yes, Roland.
Good.
It does. Good question.
Normalmente los papás no dejan que los hijos falten a la escuela, güey.
That was a close call. Are we gonna get this?
I'm gonna fail on the second objective. That can't be.
No mames. Running. ¿Cómo quieres que sea el final de Zumburbia? Yo supongo que va a ser así como o una nave. O una nave o un castillo, no sé, castillo ya está, el de las semillas del tiempo y es un castillo. Es que se supone que si estamos invadiendo Zumburbia, se supone que al final tiene que ser la casa del Dr. Zombo. O sea, me imagino un castillo o una nave o un edificio así bien cabrón. Bien chido, bien OP, bien marrano. Eso me imagino yo, eso espero. Pero es que el vato perdió, o sea, ni siquiera pudo llegar al final. Mira, ahí vamos ya en el Zone Park. Les digo que eso es parte del patio.
Okay, so now we're headed back through the park. We're headed back to the zoo.
El Zone Park está dentro del patio que tenemos en el
There's actually some cool stuff over here.
Flank.
Yeah, there's actually some cool stuff if you go this particular path. And also, again, I mean, obviously being the visual geek that I am, I mean, just the lighting and the palette, I mean, it's just so awesomely zombie. And the team's done an amazing job.
El mapa en general está muy bonito.
Lived-in zombie.
Todo es morado como los
zombies. Spider that they have there. I love the brain sickle carts, in case you get hungry. Not you.
El vato destruyendo el carrito de los helados en vez de disparar al zombie, güey.
Everyone loves an aquarium.
¿Un acuario?
So we may have a little leak.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure. I think it's going to be fixed. But we've got some pretty awesome zombie fish.
Un acuario y toda la cosa, güey.
That's probably pretty gross water, though. I'm going to be super honest. So we've got.
Yo quiero ver a Penny.
I mean, as you guys can see,
Penny quiere quesadilla. ¿Quién quiere quesadilla, muchachos? Levante la mano.
The fact that we even have a zombie zoo is pretty.
Y si lo vas a resubir, esto no sé si lo vaya a resubir, pero o sea, lo que voy a hacer para YouTube va a ser un resumen de este stream, o sea, porque este stream dura 1 hora. Voy a hacer un resumen en un video y se lo subo a YouTube. Al rato, depende si al rato o mañana, depende cuánto me tarde en hacerlo. Pero no se preocupen. Hoy al canal al rato video para los que miren, voy a tomar un Boeing para que Boeing me
there's some awesome sort of spike vines. There's perhaps what would this be? That's for the boys.
Boeing, please.
So there's this
reflexión al vato, no sé, güey, qué pedo con el vato, güey. Quiero sorteo de quesadilla. La máquina del tiempo de putas compras. Ah, ya. Pues no estoy seguro que sea, la verdad.
Listen, you started this. Don't start the theme and then say how bad it is.
Tiene que mostrar.
I like that you're taking out like the food carts, just as if perhaps they've done something to you.
No mames, pero se pone a dispararle a la pinche madre esa. What the fuck. Penny es la casa rodante. Ah, ya. No sabía que se llamaba el camioncito. Sonny, yo quiero tu quesadilla. Bueno, aquí está.
So, we probably can't directly address this.
Oh, this is a good one then.
But it is a good one. So, are we going to bring back the old maps? I think.
Is it a good one?
Is it?
Well, I mean, I think, the answer has to kind of be what we always say, which is, I mean, we're always looking at opportunities to add content. So I think I mean, there are a lot of amazing maps. We're obviously looking at all kinds of cool stuff to do with Garden Warfare 2. So.
En este ya pasó al jardín donde se quedó en la partida anterior. A ver si no la vuelven a matar al vato.
And because the game team's always listening. And if we get a lot of people saying, hey,
I think that is fair. I think that's absolutely fair. As I sip my coffee here.
Es que está como todo güey, no sé.
So I went more to the right last time, so I'm gonna go a little bit more to the left this time on this objective as well, so we can
Very
see
cool, mixing it up a bit.
What's going on over here?
Looks like the parade is still in full effect.
Absolutely. Some cool floats here.
I think what I like about the parade most is that
miren, ahí van los carritos alegóricos otra vez.
I mean, it takes extra
Está muy chida la ambientación. Cada zona es distinta. Ya pasamos por el ese como zoológico. Este como desfile. Al principio es donde está la entrada.
So what's your tactic here?
I'm gonna go just flank them from the side.
Pasamos varios lugares.
Gonna pick my buddy up here.
Okay, good. The All-Stars kind of.
Pero creo que en esta fue donde el vato se quedó en la anterior, ¿no? ¿No se acuerdan? Creo que sí fue esta.
I mean, that was a good tactic.
Creo que sí. Sopi, mi abuelita vende quesadillas. ¿En serio? Oh, qué rico, güey. Dile que nos mande unas. Llama a tus amigos, vamos a ver Sonic con el perro y el humano. Hora de Sonic, a huevo. ¿Y si le vas a jugar algún día al lanzamiento? ¿Cómo? ¿Lo vas a jugar? Sí, claro que sí, Dani. Dani Chino, claro que sí.
Okay, so you're in a tough spot again.
No me acuerdo si fue en esta parte donde se quedó en el siguiente.
Just gonna hide out here a little bit. Trying to.
Brain bats. Always traveling in style.
Some health here.
El camioncito ese todo grafiteado, güey.
Yeah, they're doing their late push again. Okay, you guys are making good progress. So, first of all, we want to say thank you guys in the chat and everyone.
Saldrá para PS3, para Mr. Benja, no. El Garden Warfare 2 solamente saldrá para Xbox One, para Play 4 y para PC.
Thank you guys so much.
Play 3 no, ni para 360.
We enjoy doing this, but the biggest thing is we want to make sure that we're able to talk to you guys and show you guys things firsthand. I know the dev team
El
appreciates
capitán no le dio
that. They
bug,
put,
es una variante del capitán barba lagueada. No
again,
manches,
just to
lol.
make sure everybody knows, this is live from PopCap. We are showing
Chiquito Sonic, te regalo empanadas mi abuela. ¿En serio? Oh, qué rico. Mándame unas empanadas de...
Herbal Assault map, ZUMBURBIA.
Mándame una de choriqueso, ¿no?
We are very much in a zombie-themed area.
Una de jamón con piña.
Marcel is playing at an extremely high level, but we are now trying to get the capture point that you couldn't get last time.
Yeah, I failed.
How are we going to do it differently this time, Marcel?
Well, first of all, we have corn. So
Creo que aquí fue donde se quedó.
That's good. So we're less of a support character, we're more of a charge in and get things done guy.
Get in there, get things done.
The All-Stars, man, they just... Oh! I noticed Sunflower moving in. Oh!
Lo taclean al
That was
vato.
close.
Ah, lo alcanzaron a curar, y todavía se burla del bot, güey. Se burla del bot, el chavo. No me jodas. No me jodas.
Well, it's effective. It's effective, you know.
And then the guy comes back and thanks you right away.
Creo que aquí fue donde se quedó. En teoría le falta este y le falta otro. Este y otro, creo. Oh my god, miren, creo que es la casa del... Oh my god. Es como una casa blanca o algo así. ¿Cómo hago para transferir personajes de Play 3 a PC? Con que hayas hecho tu misma cuenta, tu cuenta de origen donde juegas PC, donde juegas plantas en PC, sea tu misma cuenta de correo que de tu Play 3, de PlayStation Network, no sé cómo se llama, PlayStation Live o no sé cómo se llama lo de Play. Y me iba a comprar un PC4, pero con lo de mi PC y mi set valió verga. No manches, Carlos Rey. Yo quiero igual mi PS4, muchacho, y ando ahorrando para comprarlo.
All right, so now
3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes now. You've made a tiny dent.
I'm gonna go straight for it now.
Okay, just no messing around.
Aquí fue donde se quedó el vato. Le quedan 3 minutos. Ya le dijo que tiene que pasarlo.
Just right up to the capture point. And again, just the theming, the styling, the zombie university, the stained glass windows, the statues. Amazing job by the team in pulling this off. And you have to realize, I mean, again, Marcel's very well aware of this, but when you're sitting and talking
Queremos ver el final del mapa, carajo, pásalo.
Obviously, it's a lot of work on
everyone's
part.
Try to find some reference material for that.
Yeah, totally. There's so many zombie universities out there. But, you know, concept artists, all the world team, I mean, everyone just comes together to make this game extremely unique, and a lot of this is just out of the brains, you could say, within the team. But just a really, really dedicated and talented team that put this together. I will sound like a broken record, but on that point, I'm not too worried about that. So the imps are causing you a bit of problem.
They're so small.
No, y se va a morir.
Fast, but I mean, that's one of the feedbacks we got from the
No, y se va a morir, güey. Se va a morir,
a little bit easier to catch now than they were before.
A little bit.
Ay, alguien hágale algo, por favor.
Feisty, yes.
Por favor, alguien ayúdele a pasar el maldito jardín.
But again, I think that was the greatest thing about the beta, is really kind of getting those details right, and then obviously a huge point for us in the game is balance and making
Yo estoy jugando el 1 para Play 3, sí, el 1 pues sí está para Play 3 y 360, yo también lo juego en 360.
Roland, how are we doing?
We're doing great.
Awesome.
Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va.
They were asking about crazy settings. Is there any chance we could use them on this map?
I mean, there always is a chance. I think the key, as we're showing the map, we don't want it to be too.
Ya lo va a pasar, ya lo va a pasar.
But I think, you know, there's always an opportunity. Maybe if we feel like we get this in hand.
Ya lo pasó.
Or, you know, if we can play again. I don't know how much time we have.
Ahora sí, a ver.
Marcel, do you want to kind of
la parte final.
Big moment.
Fire
so
Ring.
I've beaten my nemesis.
What?
The number 2. So here you see the toilet paper.
This is one of our classic end games, right?
Yes. So now you have a couple of points.
So look up, look what's happening.
¿Papel de baño?
So what did you just do there?
So we're starting to spoil the party. We're in the party.
You just
le tiraron papel de baño a la estatua.
You just TP'd the statue, Marcel.
Yes.
So as part of ruining this graduation party, you were really going to mess this place up.
¿Es en serio?
Yes, and you can already see we're going to go to the library, the gallery.
Okay, a ver, ¿en qué consiste la parte final? A ver, activar un papel de baño en la parte 1 y luego de gallery, ahí dice que vayas a la de gallery, interact y qué otra cosa, dining hall, a ver qué es eso.
Alright, we're headed to the dining hall.
My god,
the banquet hall.
Dining hall.
Whoa. Okay.
That said it there, so I wouldn't come up with it.
Okay, I was just going to say that was really good.
Props,
but no, okay, so now let's look around this hall. So obviously the zombies are having a big dinner. Now what are you doing here? This looks pretty awesome.
I'm gonna lower some of these chains.
You're gonna break these chains and
okay, son 4 cosas con las que tienes que interactuar. Oh my god.
He's frustrated.
Papel de baño.
He's angry. Yeah, we're already halfway there.
Do you see the work he's put into to make this party?
Yes. So,
Güey,
the chat
papel
is
de
amazing.
baño.
It's
A ver, es
this
papel
is
de
great.
baño,
And then there's
una cadena, que
one
como que
goes
jalaron
all
una
the
cadena o
balls.
no sé qué.
Zombies put a lot of work into that.
Okay,
and
listen.
you totally crashed that party.
Listen, there's always been a balance in our universe. The zombies have had their moment. I mean, obviously they built Universal.
A ver, luego va a la galería. A ver,
Suburbia.
que hola zombies, saludos desde Colombia para Samuel.
So,
Hola
this is
muchacho,
not,
¿cómo
look, we didn't
estás?
start this thing. You know, I mean,
So,
as planned,
¿qué?
we've got to get
Somebody
this back.
¿Se
already
acabó?
got here and did my work. I was just showing off the pictures
so,
in the...
Oh, so that's one of my favorite parts.
Yes.
So now, obviously, our teammates, did a really good job.
Le echaron papel a la
estatua. You actually can go and paint over some amazing zombie paintings
RIP
that they tear up.
Academy. Es una
In the library you can
academia
swap
de
books,
zombies y es una
books, how the
estatuota.
Casamas explain,
No es como
how the
una
others get
tumba.
brains.
Y al
Huge
final
library
sale el
with
sol.
great books.
Yep.
Y un
We're planning not about the same
arcoíris.
topics.
Yes.
But yeah, the art gallery is definitely one of my favorite spots where you can literally go in and take fine zombie paintings and do a somewhat more crude plant interpretation or version of that.
This time I even made it on the
Ok,
contest.
a ver,
Nice,
en
good job.
resumen,
So you can emote here.
la última parte consiste en cuatro
So now that's it.
en cuatro
So how are we doing
objetos
on
que
time?
tienes que
What do you
activar.
guys wanna do?
Recordarán
So
obviously-
el mapa de la,
Okay, so what we wanna do is
la calle principal donde a la nave Pepino tienes que ponerle activarle las cuatro bombas, más o menos así. Tienes que activar estos cuatro objetos para que la parte final se active y ganes, ¿ok? Eso es lo que se tiene que hacer. Entonces va a consistir en que en equipo, si tú eres planta, entre todos se repartan o se junten para ir a activar cada una de las cuatro partes, pero que en esta ocasión están separadas, están distantes, no están una tras la otra como en el mapa de Garden Warfare 1, sino en esta ocasión están separadas en zonas bastante retiradas y como zombie tienes que defender, tienes que agruparte para defender las cuatro zonas. Eso es lo que tienes que hacer ahora. Esa es la nueva temática, es la nueva cosa con la que se tiene que interactuar.
Okay, well.
Plus also, obviously,
Voy a gastar 1,200 pesos para tirar papel de baño en el juego, algo así, güey. Ya no entendí, aquí que hacen magia, no sé, eso es lo que se tiene que hacer. Ay, me muero, dice el tío Dani. Nos vemos, papus, ya estás, 360 grados, cuídate. Paremos dando para que desperdiciar el papel en el juego. No, me vas para Perú, para Melante 31. Eso es lo que se tiene que hacer, muchachos. De esto se trata la parte final del nuevo mapa.
So I think we have a unanimous pick on Tubby Turtle Gaming. Okay, so what we want to do now is it's not so much gameplay focused. We want to actually kind of reveal a cool item that we have created for PvZ fans, for PvZ Garden Warfare fans. It is a special item. It's not actually in it. Well, parts of it are in game, but we should get to it. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Step by step.
Can we see? So I don't know if anyone's noticed that we have this box, this camo box. I mean, obviously you can't see it because it's covered in camo. It's totally invisible. But are we camera wise? Can we?
Yo creo que ya va a
see this,
terminar.
Owen Johnson, camera operator.
Are there any guesses on the chat?
Yeah,
what's inside?
We should have
What do you
people
think
guess
is inside this box?
What is in
size
this box?
wise?
What's in the box?
What is in the box?
What can you read?
Can say
Golden Chomper statue.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
that's no.
Golden
that's a good one.
Chomper, quién sabe qué mierda.
Okay, so I've just now been informed
Okay,
that we're looking
a ver
at the
algo ahí.
box. Now, again, you probably can't see anything because there's camo there.
Que va a haber una caja secreta, no sé qué mierda y que algo van a
So
hacer.
there is a funny story behind this. So we were actually going to do a full unboxing of this thing. Someone stole our box. So the box for this thing is actually pretty awesome, but instead we've made this cool camo box. So Owen, are we ready to unveil this item? Okay, I'm going to step forward as far as I can with my mic. I'm going to lift the box. Ta-da! Who is that indeed? So,
and the chat has lost.
So what we have here, I'm gonna try.
Un Z7 de figura de colección.
He deserves the whole table for
himself. Yes,
he does.
So what we have here, obviously, as you may have been able to tell by now, is the Z7 mech statue that has been made for Garden Warfare 2.
Una estatua de Z7
piece that is a GameStop exclusive. So we made this in a partnership with GameStop. So basically, this is sort of the Uber fan piece. If you like the game, if you in particular like the Imp and the Z-Mech, we have made the Z7 mech statue for you. So it's not. So when you buy this statue, you don't only get the Z7 mech figure. You can turn that a little, Marcel, if you want, while he's doing the sexy filming. If when you buy this, you actually also get digital content. So I know you guys are curious about what that digital content is. So what you get is a legendary character pack containing the Z7 and mech, which is pretty awesome. So that's a good thing. So you get the digital version and the physical version. You also get a phenomenal character pack, which, as you guys know, unlocks a rare or super rare character, so that's cool. You also get an extraordinary pack, which has lots of cool stuff in it. And you get 300,000 PvZ coins. Now, Marcel, how cool is that? The 300,000 PvZ coins.
Oh, extremely cool. Just
Dicen que solamente la van a vender en GameStop y que va a ser como una edición de colección.
So we're pretty excited about this. Like I said, if you guys want to go check it out, Roland, will there be a link to this item?
I will pop it into chat.
I have stunned Roland, but there will be a link. Roland's going to put a link up to this for you. This is very, very cool. We worked hard to make this happen. I honestly think, I'm a fan, in case you guys don't know. Robots and PvZ kind of my thing. So this is really cool. Marcel, do you think this is cool?
I'm speechless and breathless.
It's pretty awesome.
I feel very privileged being able to turn this thing and touch it.
That's true. I as well. If you guys can't see it, I'm sure you can see a little bit on camera. We have the imp in there with his really, really silly, stupid grin. To have kind of both characters together, the imp full effect. The imp is actually flashing the peace sign, just to make sure you know he's a cool dude in there as well.
Está muy chida la pieza, la neta, pero que solamente la venden en GameStop. Lo comprarás, es que nada más lo van a vender en GameStop, o sea, en Estados Unidos. Ya saben que siempre la mierda es así. Siempre en GameStop venden todo lo chido, güey. Vaya mierda.
The real imps.
Yeah, so this kind of wraps it up for us. We've actually talked a lot about a lot today. We talked about our new Herbal Assault map, which is ZUMBURBIA, and I think Marcel did a killer job of showing that off.
Pero ¿qué va a estar mejor?
And that is a really, I think that's one of the best looks at the zombie takeover in the game, just really getting in and seeing them living their life.
That gives you the total Garden Warfare 2 feeling, yes.
It does.
Zombies have common taking over parts of it, and you as the plants go and push them back.
Totally, and so tons of theming, tons of storytelling. We have talked about, obviously, our amazing statue here, the living and breathing, hopefully not, imp and Z-Mech that you can have on your shelf. And, what else should we wrap up? Anything we're missing, you guys? We've given stuff away. We've introduced you again to Roland.
Watchers.
We should thank our watchers. It always sounds like a bit of a canned, response from us. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. But I actually can't tell you how much we do appreciate it. Sometimes, this isn't what we do completely all the time, and we are game developers, and for us to get in front of cool cameras and kind of talk to you about what we're doing, it's not what we're used to, but it's something that we love to do, which is talk to our fans. So thank you guys so much for doing this. Can't wait, not long now, Marcel, until this game is released into the world. When does this game come out, Marcel?
For everybody on February 23rd in North America.
Yep.
And Feb 25th in Europe. And obviously, early access launch is on the 18th, I believe.
Yep.
For Xbox One.
You're correct. So basically, what you're saying, Marcel, is it's not long.
It's not long. Couple of more sleeps.
Están hablando de cuándo va a salir el juego. En
Sleep
Europa va a
now,
salir 2 días después, güey. Para la gente de Europa va a salir 2 días
sleeps,
después.
It's Garden Warfare time. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate it. For Marcel, for Roland, for Owen, for Sean, and for me.
For the mech.
For the mech. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time. Thank you guys.
Se acabó, muchachos. Se acabó la transmisión. Se acabó la transmisión.